Hello, and welcome back to EdenBoundSoap. First, let me apologize if you cannot hear me well. I'm waiting for my microphone to come in, and I've been MIA for a couple of weeks because I had surgery on my left foot in order to stay off of it, but it was driving me crazy, so I had to come up with a plan or devise a way to sit and work on something that I had started prior to being ordered off my feet. I had been working on shampoo bars for a few weeks, and after watching countless videos, I came up with a formulation, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, from Wholesale as well as Humblebee and Me. They are great. There are many more great um, uh, people making shampoo bars. Brambleberry, and there's another woman that I watched, and hers came out very well too. Not for me, but they came out well for her. Um, I think it's my Soap Haven. And the reason why some of them did not work for me is because I have color treated dry hair that stays in chlorinated water several days a week. So I needed something with a lot more moisture. So working with a formulation that used three surfactants, SLSA, SCI, and cocamidopropy, which I call for short cocobetaine, I came up with the first one. And it definitely works well, but it has not hardened in 3 weeks. It lathers well, it cleans my scalp and my hair, but it has not hardened. And this one contained SLSA as well as SCI and a larger amount of oils because that's really what I needed for my hair. So working on the two formulations from Wholesale and Humblebee and Me, I came up with a bar that really works for me. This is the first attempt at making it in a rose mold. It came out great. Lathers well, cleans my scalp and my hair well. It's very good. And after making that one, I said, I want something a little larger. And then I came up with a mold, I think it was 1 by 3. And this is the um, shampoo bar that I came up with. These things last forever. Now, maybe the next time I think I'll come up with one between the two. Larger than this, smaller than this, but they both work well. Now, the formulation that I used will follow this as well as a demo and the resources that I used. But what I used in the bars that worked great for me, I used SLSA, I used distilled water that I discounted with rice water. I also used rice flour. Now, for those of you who purchased rice flour instead of rice starch for other products, now you have something that you could use the rice flour with. I also used Kaolin Clay, Panthenol. For my oils, I used jojoba oil. I used rose hip seed oil, as well as Jamaican Black Castor Oils. And vitamin E. I used, of course, a preservative because of the water. I used Optiphen. And for my fragrance, I used um, ginger lime fragrance oil, which I purchased from Wholesale Supplies Plus, which is definitely one of my new favorite scents. So as I said, the recipe will follow. Give it a try. Hopefully it'll work well for you. One other thing I wanted to leave you with before I get out of here. There's a person on YouTube, Karen's Curl House. She's she has, I mean, she's really well knowledgeable in terms of hair, and she has a lot of different degrees to go behind her knowledge. But she was talking about a humectant, a daily humectant for those who have color treated dry hair, gray hair, whatever your issue may be. And hers was distilled water. I believe it was 8 ounces of distilled water, an ounce of jojoba oil, and an ounce of glycerin. And it worked well. I had been using it for about 6 weeks until I ran out and had to make a new batch. So for my batch that I made, I used distilled water that I discounted with rice water. I put in jojoba oil. I put in a little bit of rosehip seed oil, as well as rosemary oil and glycerin. And you just shake it up, and then you apply it to your scalp, because the scalp is the part of what you are really working on to add moisture into the scalp and into the hair. So of course you can put it on your hair, but the object is to spritz it on your scalp and then massage it in. It works very well for those of you who have dry hair. I wanted to thank you for your nice comments on my very first YouTube video. Thank you for purchasing the activated charcoal and Jamaican Black Castor Oil soap. Please subscribe and like, and I will see you on my next video. And the demo as well as the recipe will follow this. I'll also put it in the comments below. And if follow me on Instagram, as well as look at my shop on EdenBoundSoap at Etsy.com. And I know this is an issue for some people, but Etsy, my one complaint with Etsy is that you just can't go onto Etsy.com, put in the person you are looking for, and it will take you to that person's site. It probably won't even say the name is unknown. So I always tell people to Google EdenBoundSoap at Etsy.com, and that will take you to all of my social media accounts between Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and it will take you, and Etsy, and it will take you directly to my site. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like, and I hope to see you soon on my feet. Have a great evening.